Huh. Well, whatever.
We're starting stream. Surprise, Brian. What's up?
It's Brian.
Oh man, we watched
I'm
Carrie
here.
crash too. What's up? It's chaos.
Hi, boy.
Welcome to Dirt
Nobody in
Bristol.
my stream can hear you, but whatever.
Wow. Well, that's everyone can hear you. They actually heard you first because my mic was muted. So, I'm so stuffing a salad down my throat. I am the most unprofessional
Oh,
streamer.
very professional.
Oh, totally.
The most professional.
I can't. Oh man. What's up,
So
Psycho?
these trucks are easier to handle than I thought. This is my first time driving it on dirt, and I'm surprised how much grip they have in a straight line.
Right on.
Yeah, they're quite good on that.
I am all about that.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be all over the place full throttle, but it's really not.
Well, we're going to keep resetting the track surfaces and whatnot, so that's a thing. But I got to do some adminning stuff real quick before the session literally rolls over into qualifying here in a minute and 40 seconds. So,
Yep.
stuff. Good luck, Brian.
I'm going to hop out. Bye.
All right. Bye, brother.
Bye, Brian. Have fun.
All right, well, I'm going to announce you here in just a second. We can chat during qualifying. I got to talk to these nerds first. Let me also get my thing streaming so you can kind of see what I'm looking at if you feel like it. If not, no pressure.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing out there tonight? I'm afraid to say mic check.
Good, and you?
I'm terrified to say mic check now. Fantastic. You guys are looking really sideways and really fast. How we doing
I
for...
feel out of place.
Project looks fast.
It does.
I'm just ready for what feels like a really good chance for me to win a race to get ruined like it does in every other dirt race I've done.
Hey, Hardcastle, can you just take all that negative energy and just not for like one night? It'd be cool. Yeah, do that. Good luck.
I've had terrible luck at dirt tracks, but I know I can do good.
PSA, nobody wreck Hardcastle tonight. There, see, now it's admin approved. Alright, I've done what I can. Alright guys, we're about to switch over to qualifying. I got like 10 seconds, so welcome to Chaos. Good luck. I have some points things to talk about. I will do that like at the end of qualifying, kind of like prepping for heat race, but we're on to qualifying, so have fun and we'll see you on the other side. Get words in. I still have half a salad in front of me. It's chaos.
And Corey spins out.
Oh my god. Good lord. Chaos 100. I love it. Frederick. Oh man. I don't know why when I type they can't see me. It's such a bummer. But anyways.
Yeah.
So William, welcome to my completely organized, very efficient, and nobody makes fun of stream whatsoever. It's good to have you, buddy.
Thank you.
Make sure that all my audio is working. No one's yelling at me yet in chat, so that's good. Psycho said hello. To make sure he heard me say hello back, and yeah, we're good. So this is a little bit of a different racing surface than we're normally used to, William.
Yeah, it's a whole different color. It's a whole different feel, considering every truck is seemingly perpendicular to the racetrack 100% of the time.
Yeah, they're kind of a little.
It was like a lot of fun.
Is this like that turn left to go right kind of stuff? Is that what we're dealing with right now?
I think the fabulous Hudson Hornet would be doing brilliantly right now if he was still with us.
Yeah, so the extra horsepower isn't necessarily all the help in the world tonight, as those rear tires will be getting nice and slippery, but it definitely looks fun out there as Andrew Hardcastle takes the pole currently. I'm going to pop up the results here just so you guys can kind of see what everyone's setting. He just ekes, just ekes into the 17s. Hardcastle looking to get a really good finish tonight. I would love to see him win, man. Andrew's such a great guy, and he loves these dirt races, but he's struggling in a lot of other parts of the season. There's some bad luck with wrecks and stuff like that, and I really think that he can do something. Actually improves his time by about a 10th there, so still currently holding the pole. Don't know. I don't see too many other drivers actually running laps right now.
That was pretty wicked fast from Andrew, over a 10th clear of Jimmy.
Yeah, but look at like second through like fifth, man. They're all you can throw a blanket over those guys. Holy cow. They're all 0.02236. Man, that's like not a lot of time, man. That's
That
that's
is not a
awesome.
lot of time.
That is so
Blink and
cool.
you'll miss it.
I know, seriously. Lincoln, you might miss it twice, man. My goodness. The Chaos 100 is definitely a good show. We'll keep a little latent up here. So they got just over 2.5 minutes left in the racing session before we switch over to qualifying. So, William, we see these guys every week. You get 2 laps in qualifying. Why do you keep driving?
Well, mainly, I think it's especially important on dirt because the track evolves so much and it changes how the truck drives like way more than tarmac will ever do. So while you only have 2 laps a set of time, it's always wise to go out and get as many laps as you can in there, just to kind of give you a race simulation before there's any real actual racing going on. It gives you the extra little bit of insight. Essentially, it's an extra 5 minutes of practice tacked on to your hour that you already have of regulated practice to prepare you for the race.
Right on.
Or races, as it
Yeah.
is tonight with the heat race.
Yeah, absolutely. No, well spoken. That was I think you hit the nail right on the head with that one, buddy. It's definitely and you see Corey is one of the number one what would you say advocates for this style, I guess. He will not park that 21 machine, no matter what it is, whether it's a stock car or a stock truck, until they pull him out of it at the end of qualifying. He will get as many laps in as he possibly can. Good for practice and just kind of getting in the groove as the consistent driver that he likes to be. So we love that.
Absolutely.
We got some more folks chatting in there. Had to erase your name off some island flight list. Oh God, get some. Oh man, you're gonna love this tonight, buddy. Bristol Dirt, the Chaos 100. It's gonna be a great time. You got Jimmy and Sean here. Your favorites are all lined up and good to go. You got William up here with me tonight. He decided to take a break from schooling everybody on the track, and he's gonna come up here and show me how to be a better commentator. So I'm excited about that. Get some company with the Chaos here. So yeah, it's looking really good tonight. So we'll talk about the format here for a second. I don't know how much the info tab is going to tell you, but okay, here we go. So we're currently in our 5-minute 2-lap qualifying session, as you saw the results of, where Hardcastle took the pole. Next, we're going to jump into our heat race, which is kind of like a shorter race that'll set the field for the main feature race. It's going to be 20 laps, 20 minutes in time length, but caution laps won't count in this one, actually. So that means when somebody loops it, or if they do, and the caution comes out, those laps that everyone's driving around will not tick away what's left in the race. So they're going to have to get full 20 laps in, or end it all with the 20-minute timer that is final. After that, we'll be on to a 10-minute warm-up, and then our 100-lap feature afterwards, where these guys can get out there and tear it up for a full 100. The Chaos 100, as we're calling it. I love that. So let's get down there and chat with these guys again for another minute or so. All right, drivers, we got through qualifying. It's looking pretty fast and fun out there. So hopefully everyone enjoys themselves. We're currently in our heat race. This will be a 20-minute session, 20 laps. Caution laps do not count. Just look to kind of get used to racing around other folks. Get some practice, maybe 2-3 wide, hopefully not more than that. And set the field for our 100-lap feature after this. The points thing I wanted to talk about really quickly. We're looking to move around one of those extra points this week. Normally the qualifier, or the number one qualifier, the pole sitter, will get an extra point. We don't normally have heat races, so we'll see if we want to give a point to the heat winner. We'll talk about that maybe a little bit later on, or maybe we'll just stick with the qualifying points poll as per usual, and let you guys set the field for the heat and then let it fly for the race. But everybody, good luck, have a lot of fun, and if something goes wrong, please try to help me call it out. You got a lot going on tonight. Enjoy, guys. Oi. Like running out of breath there trying to talk. Jeez. Uh-oh. I can't hear those guys. They not
That's
say
not
anything?
good. You want to hear?
They not say anything? Okay, well, what we're going to do, we look at the front row here, all the Bristol camera angles. Here we go. It's not... Oh, did I mute them? No? Interesting. I think it's just people maybe testing their mic buttons. But we're on the backstretch right now. This is 1 to green. You see the lights are off the pace truck. I'm trying to find us a good camera angle to watch all of the chaos, but Bristol's kind of a coliseum and the cameras are kind of on top of us. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
William, predictions for the heat race, buddy.
It's only 20 laps. I think if Andrew Hardcastle can get a good restart, which I don't think he has. Jimmy's got him on the reactions. I think he's going to lead into turn 1.
Oh, man.
I'm just going to try and get his nose, and they're not going to quite get there. Jimmy's going to take the lead. I'm just going to have to slide into second. I was going to say Andrew Hardcastle, but I don't know now. Unless he can get back there, I think Jimmy might just run away with it. There's a tendency to do that over these short sprint races. He's not going to give up just yet. Jimmy's going to shut the door.
Oh, man.
Ladusera looking back there in third, trying to see if he can join the party.
Yeah, let's check
Very
out.
much a 2-horse race up at the front.
Yeah, man, and they're not letting him get too far away. You got Frederick there in third. He's kind of keeping an eye. He's the fastest in practice, the 51 truck.
Here comes
Oh,
Hardcastle.
to the inside.
Oh,
they
that's
touch.
banging.
Oh, Jimmy
Andrew
tried to shut the
moves him.
door. Jimmy tried to shut the door, and Hardcastle said, "No, sir,
Neck
I'm
and
there."
neck into turn 3.
Awesome,
A
awesome
lot of
racing.
momentum on the outside though, and he's going to get the run. Should clear off the turn 4.
Oh, man, yeah, he's doing a really good job. Is that what he's trying to do, William? Is he trying to jam him
I
on
think,
the bottom?
Yeah.
Keep the outside. Oh, Hardcastle really, really loose on that turn. Actually backed Frederick
Go
up,
on,
and
Ryan.
Sean
Looking
Ryan,
to
yeah.
take the final podium place.
Oh, man, we are
Overtakes
there.
everywhere.
Oh, my goodness. Great, great racing so far. These guys are just going at it up here at the front. Plenty of action towards the back of the field, too, but I can't really look away from this battle
Door
for
for
3.
third.
Oh, man. Look at these two. Oh, man, Sean Ryan is not giving him an inch, and
They're
Frederick's
inches
not
apart. I
taking
think
one.
they're door banging a little.
Oh, man. That is awesome. Sean had to take it there. Almost clear, maybe, yes. 9 truck to the inside and clear on the 51. Sean Ryan
See
slots in
51
third.
tries to pull a slide job here.
Oh,
He's going to put the bumper through him a little, try and move him up the track.
oh, man, and we got some sliding in the back there, too. The 73.
Dominic and Beeman side by side. I think Beeman just took 5th place away.
Oh, man. Oh,
I'll let you know. Norgard wants to get in on this now.
he does. He does.
Corey's got someone on the inside of him for 8th.
Holy cow. This is going to be hard to keep up with tonight, William. We're flying. Holy cow.
Oh,
Oh, big slide.
Combo taps Corey Abbott there a little bit.
Yeah, man. What we got right here? Carey trying to get to the inside.
Oh.
Contact with the 94.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Carey.
I got except I thought it was Matthew Trombley, Alex Tuffing, and Kerry Brooks getting together a little bit there.
Just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Just one heat gets just one heat, buddy. And then
Yeah.
we're on to the main right after that. Gosh, what even lap are we on? We're almost halfway through this thing already. Holy cow.
It's been like 2 seconds.
Want to check the front back out here
Andrew
for a minute.
Hardcastle is not giving this up.
No, man, he is there. He's like, "What's up, Jimmy? How's it going?"
Right track specialist in his own right.
Absolutely, man. Like you said, Jimmy's definitely making it hard for him, though, not getting a good jump off the start. Oh, man. Hardcastle really going to have to work hard to try to get around that 24 car. Where do you think he can do it? Is it going to be from the inside, or do you think maybe to the outside? Oh, try to use all the track and then some. I don't know if wall riding works here.
I think Hardcastle has only got 2 ways of getting past Jimmy, and that's if he relies on a mistake from Jimmy, gets to the outside and tries to use the momentum on the outside to scoot past, or if he pulls a mega slide job and manages to clear him in the middle of the corner.
Oh, man. Yeah.
One of them is definitely more risky than the other, but we'll see what Andrew's willing to do to get that heat race win.
Does Hardcastle have it in him to use the bumper, William? That's my question. Does he have it in him to use
I
the bumper?
think with how close he's been to winning his first ever race, I don't doubt that. I mean, Jimmy definitely would, so I don't doubt that Andrew would as well.
Oh, man. Well, he's got a lot of work to do. I'm going to kind of pop back just a little bit as we've got just over 5 laps to go to some action towards the back of the field here. I say back, probably middle of the field. We have 14 trucks racing out there tonight, guys, so we go through it a little bit quickly, but not a bad number. And Bristol's definitely going to make 14 look like a lot. Nice little almost too wide action there for a second between these two. Trying to keep an eye on everything a little bit further back. Alex Tupert in the 94 under fire from his teammate Steve B. They're too wide right behind Kerry Brooks. Let's see if they can get anything going with the laps winding down. Gosh, how many left now? Just under 5 now.
They fly by quickly at Bristol with those sub 20-second lap times.
Well, we got to talk about something that's happening at the front here, William, because Sean Ryan has caught Andrew Hardcastle, the 9 Pennzoil Silverado.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he is coming. He is coming fast,
Jimmy
man.
seems to be running away with it a little. Sean trying to employ a higher line definitely gives him more momentum off of the corner. Seeing if that maybe gives him enough momentum to sneak to the inside of Andrew Hardcastle and take second place away. Jimmy Hayden is probably loving every second of that, though. 3 laps to go, and he's clearing away.
Oh, absolutely. But meanwhile, 3 wide back here. Kerry Brooks, Alex Tupert,
Fighting for every
Steve B.
switch, and I think Air's going to get clear. Alex might have to pull a slide job. Kerry's going to have a big run off the corner.
Right off the wall. Oh,
flying
man.
up.
And Steve followed him through. Now we're too wide again, and it's going to be, oh, maybe, is he looking high? No, I don't think he's got enough room. Not there.
94 falling behind a little bit there.
Yep,
I think the high line's very much become the fast line towards the end of this run. Might be a sneak peek into how the story might develop in the feature race as well.
Absolutely. We'll come into the final lap here onto the backstretch out of turn 2. Jimmy Hayden gives it the accelerator, and that 24 truck looking strong out front. He stays high. Hardcastle to the bottom.
Oh, just can't quite get there.
No, he doesn't have
Jimmy's
it.
gonna get it.
He does not have it. So we'll back up through the field here a little bit. Oh, it's at the line, so close. Who got that? I think, oh, Corey did beat it late at the line, a little bit of contact. Oh man, that was crazy. Gosh, I'm gonna run out of breath so many times. 100 laps? Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
I think we should give the
Well,
point to the
thankfully, we've got a
heat
10-minute break.
Jimmy says I think you should give the
I
points
say
to the
Paul.
heat.
Give it to the pole winner, and then the heat winner can just be lame.
We have fun there.
William, that was awesome, dude.
That was fun. That was only a fifth of the length of the actual feature race as well. So theoretically, 5 times more action, right?
I guess so. My goodness. If you want, I think your mic is really close to your mouth. You might want to pull it back just a little bit. Give yourself a little bit more space.
Sounds good.
Yes, there you go.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it was a little intense, but honestly, it kind of sounded like an announcer, so I was just letting it go. I think it was good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Get Some says very nice and clean. Awesome heat, guys. Totally. And your super mods in Texas, 1981 through 1986, Get Some, dude, that's awesome. So if we have a modified league, does that mean you're going to join us? That's my question.
I think we should.
Corey Abbott out there, to the surprise of absolutely nobody, getting some more laps in. Let's take a look at the results here from Heat 1. Kind of taking a look at where the finishes are. I had to filter here for you guys. But Jimmy Hayden bringing it home. Andrew Hardcastle rated his heels P2. Sean Ryan grabs the final podium position in P3. Frederick, I'm going to pronounce your name right, Frederick, because you told me how to. Laducer. Yeah, dude, you guys have such cool freaking names, man. Frederick Laducer, P4, after a great battle with Sean Ryan in the 9. Brian Beeman brings it home in the top 5 position. The final top 5 position, I should say. Dominic Wright, P6. Corey Abbott, our resident lapper, P7, middle of the field. Up 2 positions from where he started. Leighton Norgard, his teammate, right behind him in P8. Kerry Brooks, after being 3 wide for probably more than anybody else on the track, brings it home P9. Alex Tupert in P10. No move from qualifying, but looking to advance for the feature, I'm sure. Stevie B, P11. Shea Michelle, or Mitchell, I'm sorry, P12. I want to say his name faster, and I keep calling him the wrong thing. Matthew, Matthew in P13, Anthony Landry in P14, and Chad Lancaster, unfortunately, not able to run any laps with us in that heat race, so hopefully he'll make it back for the feature. I have a bunch of Discord messages, though, but none of them are him, so that is good news, I think. Get this out of the way. So, my goodness, super, super intense. We'll have to talk about the points thing. I think... Now, let me... What do you think, William? Let's talk about it for a second. So normally we're awarding the most laps led 3 points, right? Normally that's how it goes. Normally qualifying pole sitter gets 1 point. What if we borrowed a point from the most laps led and gave that to the heat winner, so Jimmy and Andrew can both be happy with an extra point, but the race still isn't worth more than all the rest of the races this season. So most laps led still gets 2.
I think that's a good idea.
You think so? It's
I
kind of
think,
like I think it's the most middle ground, because now the problem with
Yeah.
waiting this long is the races have already happened. As soon as they cross the line, Jimmy's first words are, "I think we should give the heat winner points." Of course he does. I love this guy. So, yeah, no, totally.
I mean, I definitely think it should be rewarded to some degree. I mean, it's still a race. It's not the feature race. It's not, but I think it should still be rewarded.
Absolutely.
I think the event as a whole, the round, should still be worth the same amount of points as any other round.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a good middle ground to have.
Right on. Well, we're almost halfway through the heat, so we'll chat to the drivers here. We'll get that point across, and then congratulate them for an awesome heat. All right, guys, I think I finally caught my breath after that heat, man. That was awesome. I don't know how I'm going to be able to try to understand what's going on between you guys for 100 laps. This is wild. That was super clean, super fun looking racing. I hope you guys are having a blast. You're the best. We chatted it over a little bit. I think the decision on how the point spread is going to work is I'm going to borrow one of the 3 points from the most laps led reward normally and award that to the heat race winner, leaving the single point for qualifying in the pole there as well. So both Jimmy and Andrew, you guys will be getting extra points for qualifying pole and then winning the heat race. And then whoever gets the most laps led is only going to get 2 this week instead of 3. It's just how we're going to do it so that nobody can score more than the maximum number of points for any of the races the rest of the season. I think that's the fairest in my head, so that's what we're going with. But yeah, you guys have just about 4.5 or so minutes left of the warm-up session before we get back out on track for 100 laps. There will be a competition caution on lap 50. It's lap 50. And on that lap, I will throw the yellow flag as the leader crosses the start-finish line. Under that yellow flag, drivers, will be allowed to plan out their fuel stop that they need for this race without having to worry about trying to do it under green flag conditions, because pitting under green is probably a little hectic on dirt here. We'd like to avoid that. If we have a caution flag within the 5 laps leading up to lap 50, I will count that as the competition caution, and I will let you all know that counts as the competition caution, so you are aware and can plan accordingly for the rest of your race. So if anybody has any questions with that, I am here, and let me know. Otherwise, continue to enjoy what looks to be just an absolute blast, and I can't wait for you guys to get back out there for the feature. Whew.
Thank you, Ben.
Lots of talking, man. Jeez.
I mean, I suppose that's kind of part of the job description of race control, isn't it?
It is, but like my nose is congested, and I'm also
These
like
warm-ups are way too long.
I'm half Leighton. I'm half trying to I'm half trying to think about inhaling the rest of my salad too, but I think I'm gonna wait. Yeah. The Deucer, yep. It is awesome. I love it, Psycho. It's an awesome last name, man. It's really cool.
Ben, what's track condition for race start?
It's gonna be set to 10%, buddy. So qualifying and practice both started fresh at 0, and then we're going to go to 10% to start the race. Oh, God.
Thank you very much.
I don't want to be an auctioneer. I don't want to talk this fast because I feel like I'm saying so much you can't absorb it. Get some. I don't want to put that on anybody. Jeez. I don't want to. Corey
To
Abbott.
be honest, I don't think I've ever understood a word an auctioneer has ever said. So
Yeah, well, that means they're doing their job, I guess. So let's filter into warm-up now that you guys have the results down. So Corey Abbott currently sitting in the catbird seat. He has an 18.038 time, just ahead of Andrew Hardcastle's 18.054. It's only practice, right? But these guys are out there putting some laps in. Hopefully that works for them. Does the info tell me what the current track state?
I don't think so. I think it will tell you the starting. So it was 10% when it started. It might be like 13 or something now, or
Yeah.
whatever.
I will
think
see
it
what happens. We will see what
Does
happens.
it carry over to the feature race?
No, the feature race is going to reset to 10.
Gotcha.
All right, I guess, I'm sorry,
Oh,
the
yeah.
warm-up is 10. So the feature, I think will be, feature is carried over from warm-up. So it will be,
It might update then. It might tell you like feature has slight usage 15 or something.
okay.
It might tell you that, or it might just keep saying carried over.
Yeah. Prior to the session. Okay. That'll be good. So William just pointed something out to me, guys. So the warm-up started at 10%, so the feature is actually going to carry over from this warm-up. So we should probably be looking at something closer to maybe like 15% or something. If I get an info readout, I'll let you know. But this warm-up carries over to feature, just a heads up.
Unacceptable. JK, love you.
There is a command to set it if you want. I just don't remember what it is.
That is true.
I only have 12 seconds. It's too much pressure. What did we think of that blimp view, by the way? Because I don't know what camera angle to put it on. I feel like I'm in everyone's grill, trying to get a camera
Pretty
angle
neat.
that works. The blimp looked good, man. It was the most up in the air. That's what I wanted.
Does Bristol not have TV mixed? Is that not in the budget?
It,
Oh, I think we do.
I have lost my
I
camera.
think I saw it.
I don't have TV mixed on my. I'm usually using iRace control for cameras here, but I could use the iRacing one.
Oh yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Right on. I do not have track state information. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh well.
What a bummer. Oh well. All right, guys. Second verse, same as the first. 100 laps this time. Like I said, keep an eye out for a competition caution coming on lap 50. If we deviate from that plan from a caution that comes a little bit sooner, I will let you know before you guys line up behind the pace vehicle. Good luck, have fun, and we'll see you on the other side.
Having won the heat race, Jimmy Hayden now tops the all-time leader list for pole positions. That's the 7th of his career.
Nice.
On top of Leighton Norgard.
Some says, under WRG rules, you were supposed to grade and wet down the track before feature. I will be fining Bristol. That is massively unfortunate. Sorry, Bristol. Our TV mixed. Okay, we got some TV mixed. But see, when it's in like TV 1 or 2, it's too dang close. I see like one truck.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I'm gonna go back to my maybe chopper. What else do I have? I mean, I like the chase cam, but it's very not TV tower. What's that?
That's very short tracky sounding.
Right?
I mean,
very.
I think that might be like an actual, like maybe like a NASCAR camera.
Right? Scenic is awesome if it would stay there.
Scenic is fun if that would just be that forever.
I
That's
know.
cool.
It's hilarious to me that Scenic actually encompasses the entire stinking track. That's so cool. All right. So we'll go to Blimp for the start of this race. Jimmy Hayden is going to lead us to the green flag.
Hopefully if the outside works for Andrew this time.
Yeah, we'll see. Man, Jimmy still with a great jump. Hardcastle kind of bouncing it off the wall a little bit. Sean Ryan to his inside. Oh, but Hardcastle might have the run there. Jimmy is going to shut the door. He says, no, not today. I don't want any. Oh, are we looking for 3 wide to 51?
3 wide potentially.
Oh,
Sean
man.
Ryan might take second away. Another semi-slow reaction from Hardcastle on the start. Hayden got well clear before turn 1.
The entire field set a new fastest personal best at the start of the finish line, so we're all aware. Oh, Jimmy trying to shut the door, and Hardcastle is almost got his foot in right there, man. Almost. God, where do I look, William? I don't know who to watch. We're like 17 wide with 14 trucks, man. This is crazy. We got a Leighton. Oh, I'm not in chopper on. There we go. Oh, I was in blimp, actually. There we go. We got a Leighton and Kerry Brooks side by side. Dominic Wright. Oh, no.
Oh,
73 truck on the bottom. Yeah, he's got a meatball flag.
Oh, no. Heartbreak.
Oh, that is super unfortunate. Dom, is that lag input thing again, buddy?
I think it's safe to assume.
That is rough.
Man.
That's going to put him at least 2 laps down.
Yeah, and it's going to use his only fast repair. And, you know, I mean, we're like, what, 2 or 3 laps into this now? Oh, man. That's such
Here
a
comes
bummer.
the field.
If that happens again, buddy, if the truck's still drivable, just let me know and I can clear it and let you drive through it. That's ridiculous. I feel bad. That's
Yeah,
twice
well,
now.
I had engine damage. It was weird.
God, man. iRacing, why? I don't understand. My boy just wants to run some dirt races. Why is it so hard? Dom will sort himself back in. Actually, pretty far up the field here. If he cycles in, he's actually going to come out right behind Sean Ryan here. Hardcastle peeking to the inside of Jimmy Hayden just a little bit.
Definitely wants to get to the inside. Maybe wants to get close enough to pull a slide job on him. Seeing if he can take the lead away early on.
Oh, well, Hardcastle's
Fairly
trying
single filed
trying
out
his-
now, though.
It is.
Hardcastle does hit the wall.
Yeah, he tried wall riding, but it was on the straightaway. Hale Mellon's in the corner, Andrew, in the corner. Oh, man.
He's
Oh,
definitely getting there. Oh, he has the momentum. He might.
He might.
get side
Jimmy
by
trying to
side.
shut the door. Hardcastle says, no. What's up, Jimmy? To the outside, that's
Side by
22.
side for the lead. He's going to have the momentum. He's going to keep his nose in there.
Oh,
Andrew will just about lead that lap.
oh, man, so close. Scoring said he did. Yeah, scoring said he did lead that lap. Oh, man, they're going to have a right battle now. And I love when the leaders fight, William, because then everyone catches them, and then more people fight. And then, God, short track racing is so fun. Hardcastle will lead that lap as well. Man, Jimmy, about...
And he's just inching away on the exit of every corner.
I mean, Jimmy's putting a
And
definition
clear.
of... Jimmy's defining the low line. Now he filters in behind that corner before, man. I mean, he could have grabbed a Coca-Cola sitting on the inside of the track there, right on the wall. He was so far on the bottom. Shortest route, man. Shortest route. Got a little craziness going on back here. This is for P9. Oh, some contact.
Oh, go banging.
Yeah, Anthony Landry makes contact with Alex, it looks like. The 94 truck. Yep, Alex DePere. They're 2x2.
Still going at it.
Yeah, they are. They are still going at it. And you're trying to get up underneath the 94 truck. The 94 truck, though, on that outside line, even this early, William, it looks like that the outside line looks just really, really strong for that momentum.
Yeah, might become slide job city later on in the race as people on the inside desperate to try and maintain position or move their way up the field. The only way to get to the outside of someone is by just driving straight in front of them, sliding up the track, and then hoping that the inside crossover isn't as strong, maintaining the momentum on the outside and then taking the position or defending the position.
Right on. Well,
But with slide jobs, does come the increased chance of ignoring each other, putting each other in the wall, and yellows, and then yellows breed more yellows, and then it could become the Chaos 100 very, very quickly.
yeah, I don't want the Chaos 100 to have yellows. It can be chaotic and not have yellows, right? Right?
I think the heat race did prove that. No yellows in
Right.
20 laps of absolute carnage.
Speaking of yellows, Sean Ryan is in a sandwich right now between the 73 and the 51. Man, 73 truck got a great run. That's Dom, actually, trying to unlap himself.
Yeah.
those 2-lap newer tires, man, he's flying. No, that doesn't really make a difference, but
Yeah.
it's still super cool. It bums me out because gosh, if that doesn't prove that he's got the speed, man. If only the stinking game didn't break his truck, it's such a bummer. I'm so bummed for him. I hope it doesn't break again, and at least he can run with these guys. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Dominic is super fast on the dirt, as we all know, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
always
like-
cool to see him strut his stuff,
Yeah, it's like
slinging mud.
when you get to these specialist tracks and stuff, and you get to a situation where, somebody's really good at this type of racing, and then that's the race where iRacing is like, hey, you have engine damage for no reason. It's like, oh man, why'd you do that? I just want to watch him do his thing.
Yeah, for real.
Well, this seems to be the closest cluster on track we have currently, led by Frederick the Deucer. The 51 truck there, the white truck you'll see right in front of Sean Ryan's yellow truck. You know what I would like to do? I would
What's
like
that?
to jump behind the wheel of Sean Ryan's 9 truck and
I would
just
love to
kind
do
of
that.
let's do this. Oh my goodness.
Turning right more than he's turning left.
Well, that's what the Hudson Hornet told you to do. A little bit of pitch in there and then
Yeah.
maintain the 51 in the wall. A
Let
lot
me
of
say
bit.
on
Oh
the
man, he
wall.
was all over that wall. Hey. Oh, and Sean blinked on me.
Sean
Oh,
Ryan
Sean
might
sending it
pounce.
to the
Big slide
inside.
job potentially.
Oh,
Says gonna have the momentum off.
oh man, and that's going to open up
Yeah.
the door for the 73.
Right. Dominic looking to unlap himself.
Yeah, man, he's flying.
Might get to the inside of Frederick here.
Absolutely might.
Corey now catching up to Sean.
He is. He
Big
is
ebbs
there.
and flows on the dirt. Corey's to the inside of Sean, trying to take fourth away.
And something that we haven't talked about too much at the front, but Hardcastle currently about a second ahead of Jimmy Hayden. Got himself a comfortable little lead. I'm hearing lots of fence grinding noises.
Yeah, not ideal. The paint jobs look cool. You don't want to scratch them too much.
Yeah, just cover them in dirt. Just say you're environmental, and that's why you covered your vehicle with it.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my Subaru
Eco-friendly.
all the time. Yeah. Oh God, Sean, no.
No,
Another blink. Should we tell him he needs to start turning apps off?
maybe.
Oh my goodness. What lap are we on right now? Talk to me. What are we doing? We're on 23. I need to look at the thing that tells me what lap we're on. It helps if you look in the right place. I'll bring this back up here just so you guys can see. I know it cuts off a lot and it's like the boring iRacing UI, but you can see the names and stuff so you know who we're looking at, which is cool. Oh, Frederick to the side there. He did not have a good corner. 51 truck.
Dominic might be looking to get past Frederick, although I doubt he's going to be too hasty about it being 2 laps down. He doesn't want to ruin Frederick's race at all.
Oh man, yeah. Tom is. God, look at how hooked up that 73
He's going to have a runoff here. Might look to the inside.
He might.
He's going to hang behind. I think he just wants to find the time to get past Frederick
Yeah, and he wants
cleanly
to,
without
right.
disrupting him at all, being
Right.
2 laps down.
Yep, no, I completely agree. I think that's definitely the plan for Dom right now. Meanwhile, Sean Ryan trying to fly back around him again, like, let me at him. I'm good now. I stopped blinking for a second. Oh, the
Yeah.
73 truck in the wall.
Oh, big
Sean
slide
Ryan.
jump. Oh, they're
Big
beating him,
crash.
banging for
Oh,
third.
no.
Oh, Sean Ryan's around. That's a caution. Corey Abbott's involved.
Oh,
I think Leighton
man.
Norgard just squeezed past. Kerry!
Oh.
Kerry is wrecking. He's still wrecking in turn 1.
Oh, man. Brian is facing the wrong way. That's not good.
That's our first safety car of the evening on lap 28.
All right, let's drop down and hit chase cam here so we can kind of see what the heck's going on. So, oh yeah, Frederick with a 51 truck has a meatball on damage there. He is very much smooshed.
51 truck is
Am I able to get
mangled.
wave rounds for that meatball?
I think I can get behind that.
Tell me when. I gotta get like 2.
When? All right.
Brian,
Yeah.
so sorry, buddy. I was really trying to get it woed down and just kept pulling to the left. It is so hard to stop. I almost hit like 3 other people, too.
Sean, what's your black flag for, buddy?
Passing under yellow, which I don't think I did, but
Too much chaos for that crap. Sorry. All right, so here's where.
Can I get one more, Ben?
Uh,
To make sure this was not the competition caution, right?
that is correct. This is not the competition caution. Thank you. And Hardcastle, can you keep me posted on the laps to go before green, buddy?
I will let you know when it's supposed to.
Thank you, sir. All right, so I want to go back to the incident really quick where Sean got a 2x here. I think, you know,
Yeah.
it's tough because Sean sent it from a mile, but here's what I look at, right? As they progress up the turn, the 51 you would think would be going to the wall. That's where Sean thought he would be, but he actually is on a weird middle line where he's starting to come down.
But we have the 2 to go.
So that's where the contact happens. So, but I do think it was a little gross. So I think I am going to give Sean an EOL penalty for that. He's only like 2 trucks away from it. So,
Yeah.
we're going to do
I
that.
think Frederick just got a little loose. I don't think Sean would have seen that, considering where he was from his cockpit view.
Yep.
And I think while Frederick's line was a little abnormal, all things considered, it wasn't massively divergent from where he'd usually run on the outside.
Yep.
And I think was a big send from Sean that I think just went a little bit pear-shaped. No ill intent, obviously, but
Absolutely.
that's
No.
what happens at dirt.
All right, drivers. So caution was caused by contact between the 9 and the 51. The 9 truck sends it to the bottom and slides up the track. There is contact. The 51 was maybe a little bit lower than he could have been, but there was significant enough contact for me to want to warrant an EOL penalty to the 9 truck. Also, him being 2 positions away from being in the back made that a little bit easier, so I wasn't hurting anybody's feelings. But we are good to go, and still eyeballing lap 50 for our competition caution, guys. Thank you. All right. Back to the blimp.
Yeah, 1 lap to go. And Andrew's got control of the restart now. He's taking the outside. As he gets away
man.
like a rocket.
Oh,
2 truck lengths clear of Corey, yeah, but before
See ya.
turn 1, maybe even more than that.
Oh man, Corey, the
Wasting
whole
at
field,
no
the whole field
time.
asleep at the wheel. That's
I think
unbelievable.
Jimmy wins a bit. They're 3 wide, 2 rows
Oh
deep.
man, how is this gonna go?
And Norgard
Oh,
must
it's
be
4
terrified
wide.
right now.
Oh no!
4 wide.
Gary!
Oh my God, he breaks the sideways contact with Dominic. Are they
Oh
okay?
my
They're
God!
okay.
How did we not crash? We still might crash. Oh, there's a lead.
Leighton and Trey hitting each other.
Shake
Leighton
saves it
and run on
over the
Ben
moment.
Mitchell.
Oh no, and they're gonna make more
Ruby's
contact.
around. That's gonna be a yellow.
Yep, definitely gonna be a yellow.
Too bad it's Norgard. They keep it straight.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. What a restart.
Holy.
Jay Mitchell also got collected in
You
that.
know,
I
talk
think.
about cautions breeding cautions.
My fault, my bike.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he.
Oh, Che
he
just
just ended
couldn't
up
save it.
ended up going.
Sorry, what was
around.
that, Steve? He apologized. That's what he said. Oh, okay. Sorry, I can't hear over these engines. It's kind of hard, but yeah. I wasn't sure if I was in the way there or if you came up, but yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a tough break.
it is a tough break, but again, it's one of those ones where I little contact with the 94 there kind of sets him up.
Lucky dog outside.
Yeah. Little bounce.
Yep,
kind
lucky
of
dog
middle of the
outside, guys. Give
corner.
the 25 room, please.
It's very unlucky for Steve. Yeah, it's an unfortunate little bounce there. Got him loose, and then into the side of the 8 he went. Ended up spinning down to down the track towards the inside wall.
All right. All right, driver's caution was caused by contact between the 6 and the 8. The 6 truck had made some minor contact with the 94, causing the front of his truck to get tight and come up. Make slight contact with the 8, where they both kind of bounced off of each other, and we had a mutual spin. So I don't really have a fault to point out in that one. No penalties assessed at this time. Thanks, guys. Still not the competition caution. I will let you know. My plan is if it's after lap 45 is what I'm aiming for, but this is still not the competition caution. Thank you. You would have made it through, Danny. Yeah, man, it's chaos. It's chaos out there. William, are you watching my stream on your phone?
I am watching your stream on my computer. Why?
Oh,
Just in case you want to know, Ben, we are at 2 to go.
Interesting.
all good though.
I
All
shouldn't do that, but I
good.
mean,
Sounds good, buddy. I think we're organized and good to run here, man. Right.
What was that last
is it a
part?
consistent thing or is it just sporadic?
It depends on how loud I get. I think it's just you're telling me to calm down a little bit.
I do see my
just
Discord
that we're good to go,
live
buddy.
stream
But thank you
occasionally.
for keeping me informed.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, Hardcastle having lots and lots of opportunities to need to defend himself in that upper position. And Jimmy Hayden, actually, I think he snuck in the pits on that first caution because he wasn't there.
I think he did.
And now he's back. He's trying to
He's right back
utilize that
here.
competition caution against everybody. What a stinker, this guy.
Yeah.
So he's got enough fuel to make it to the end of the race, I'm sure, considering we were at about 70 laps to start with. But the cautions are definitely helping as well. Pace truck lights are off. Like my favorite saying forever. Pace truck.
Andrew Harkoff is going to have control of it again.
He is.
Still the same 1 and 2.
Choosing the
Entering the
outside
restart zone
again.
now.
Yep.
And there goes Andrew again. Another lightning restart.
Oh, and Jimmy right there with him.
Jimmy's there.
Almost clears Corey, too. He is going to clear Corey. Oh, man. What a rocket ship
Andrew
that
Jimmy
22.
1 and 2 again. Let's see if that pit stop makes Jimmy any faster. See if he can catch Andrew before the competition caution.
You think he got tires? He probably got to, yeah, because it doesn't take too long.
I would imagine so,
Oh,
yeah.
the
He
51.
definitely can under yellow.
51 just cut Corey's nose right off, man. I mean, they about just smashed into each other on the wall there. Sean Ryan trying to put some pressure now
Oh,
on.
beaming at Norgard.
Oh.
Banging Norgard still gets past.
Oh my God,
right
look at this
under the
cluster back
inside.
here, man. It looks like confetti, but it's race trucks. Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Everywhere you look, Kerry Brooks is either 2 or 3 wide with somebody. This is absolutely insane.
He goes
Oh,
on
it's
the inside, he
77.
almost spins it.
Oh,
Trombley
man.
now on his outside, and there's a spin.
Oh.
Someone's in the wall. Stay green.
We stayed green. Yep, we've saved it. Anthony Landry does manage to get his truck going. Nobody's got any black flags for damage, so we'll try to keep it going here if we can. Surely more chaos to ensue. Got to keep an eye on the laps now, though. Only 5 laps away from the competition caution as they cross the line. I'm going to go ahead and try to update everybody here. It is our finish line lap. Yep.
Yep.
5 laps from competition caution, guys. 5 laps.
So we saw Andrew Harkoff just get a little bit of the wall in the middle of 1 and 2 there. He's not going to want to do that too many times, otherwise
Yeah.
Jimmy will be right on his back bumper.
Gonna get a little. I think they just need to get her right rear ready. Andrew's about just sliding. Like if he was skateboarding, it would just be a grind all the way around the outside wall with the right rear. Man, he is. Oh, that's so cool. I'm a little concerned about pitting strategy now, though. Hopefully, not too many people are following Jimmy's strategy, or Hardcastle's going to be stuck way in the back pitting when he was supposed to, thinking he was doing everything correctly. Jimmy, forever the strategist.
He's in the wall again. I think Jimmy's in the wall as well.
Oh yeah, monkey see,
These
monkey
guys
do,
are
man.
not
You watch the
enough
truck in
bent
front of
now.
you. Yeah. Oh man.
Gonna
Awesome.
give everyone in Bristol a headache.
Oh yeah. No, it's fine. It's cool. They, you don't like it, go watch road racing where they would run into a sand trap first and probably not hit the wall.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
So.
go with golf.
All right. 1
Okay, so
lap
go
till
into the
competition
pole
caution.
position.
1 lap. I got to get ready to deploy the pace car here, as Hardcastle will come into turn 3.
He will be leading at the competition caution unless he spins out here. He will not.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
All right. Drivers, this is your competition caution. This is the last and one and only, I should say, guaranteed caution I'm giving you to go in and get the fuel that you need so you do not have to pit under green. Finish the race. You do not have to pit. Let me make that clear. If you have pit prior and feel that you do not need to pit for this, that is okay. I just wanted to give everybody the opportunity to not have to utilize a green flag pit stop on Bristol dirt.
I think Jimmy might have just found the winning strategy pitting when he did in that first yellow.
Oh, we got a
'Cause
whole
he did
half a
not
race
have
left,
to
though.
pit.
Oh, Jimmy coming with him.
Jimmy's still coming back in.
Oh my
Interesting
goodness.
stuff. Is he not safe on fuel? He might be
You gotta be
wary of a
kidding me.
potential GWC.
You'll never believe this. Kerry Brooks, the legend, and Alex Dupere in the 94 stay out. Kerry Brooks will lead
This
under
is
yellow
going
here.
to be wild.
Oh man, I'm so nervous now, but also this is going to be awesome. Oh, Jimmy Hayden out of the pits a lot faster though. Hardcastle.
I think that was a splash and dash. I think everyone else took tires. Corey Abbott gets ahead of Hardcastle out of the
He
pits.
does. Hardcastle shuffling all the way back to what looks to be P5.
Wow.
Oh boy. Well, Jimmy's got a whole row of cars in front of him too, though, so this is going to be interesting for sure.
This could get pretty chaotic.
Could.
Pretty quick,
My man.
Dave.
It's gonna.
Oh yeah.
This is where you just hope that feelings don't get hurt as race control. I just hope that everybody has fun and understands we all have good intentions. But man, oh man, I think we're going to see some bloodshed here before long because we don't. I think this is the restart where people are probably thinking that there's a good chance there won't be another caution. I think there will be, but
I think there's going to be a couple more.
Yeah, I would like us to get spread out again though.
Dominic, sorry, I think that was netcode. I did not think I was that close to you.
Shay, you hitting people again?
Huh.
I want to talk to him about netcode, dude. iRacing Stone Cold Steve Austin's his engine at the beginning of the race for no reason.
I'll take the high line, Ben.
Sounds good. 77 is going high.
I think Carey's definitely been taking notes from Andrew Hardcastle. Seeing him right up. Why is Jimmy putting Corey in the ball?
You have to get next to him on the bottom.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to give Hardcastle the bottom here if he keeps squeezing Corey up to the wall like that. Let's see. Here's our restart. Here it is.
Green, green, green.
Waits for the green. Kerry with
off
a great jump.
Corey Abbott straight up to second from fourth.
Oh man.
Alex Dupere down to third.
In a moment, but he is still there. He actually has a fender on Kerry there. Now he's even with Corey. The outside looking to try to get some momentum.
He might slide up into first.
Oh man, what a great run on the bottom. Kerry Brooks keeps it. Does Hardcastle take it 3 wide here? He's looking like he wants to.
Andrew wants third for the time being. Alex Dupere's going to take the lead.
What a pass on the bottom. What a pass.
He made that look easy.
He did, man. That was impressive. And chaos behind Kerry. Oh, man. Chaos behind Kerry.
For second.
Oh, man. Hardcastle tried to get the bottom to work. Now Jimmy on a knife edge. Look at that 45-degree angle. Oh, Hardcastle loose.
With a big loose.
Oh, slide job. Corey and Jimmy to the inside. Oh, the 24.
Jimmy door banging.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got contact at 51. Little checkup. Oh. They saved it. They saved it. They saved it. Oh, my goodness. My heart. I can't take it.
Jimmy's in the lead.
This is wild. Hardcastle's still back in 5th. Lots of trucks.
He's there trying to take second away from his teammate.
Oh, man.
Jimmy Hayden takes the lead.
Got a 51.94 blockade there for P2, but these guys better figure something out quick because Jimmy will not wait.
Abbott's up to third.
Ryan
Beeman looking to get in the mix.
Yeah, man. He's trying to get himself up there. Oh, it's almost a slide job on the 94.
Almost.
Oh.
Here comes Andrew 3 wide, passing the both of them.
Oh man, is he gonna try to get Corey? Nope, he touched the wall. I almost think that him touching the wall is like when you were a kid and you jumped off the side of the pool and you like put your foot up to launch off of it. It's kind of like what he's doing. I feel like.
Doing parkour on a dirt track, I love it.
Absolutely, dude. Full parkour. That's what we need the water trucks for. Gitson was yelling at me earlier, so we're gonna get fined. Carry for Prez. I love it, Danny. Yeah, Kerry Brooks, unfortunately, all the way back in 10th now. As it is 3 wide for 4th. Oh my God, Brian Beeman on the outside of that just clears the 94 and the 39. I don't know where to look. Jimmy trying to pull away, having some success now. The 51 had kept him honest
might be
for a
looking at
bit.
Corey here.
He might
Side
be.
by side for 3rd place.
Oh man, can he slide it? He might get too wide there. The block. Oh, Corey's still to the outside.
Splitting the needle there between the wall and Andrew's truck. Andrew looks to take 2nd.
Oh man, what a great turn. Taps the side of the 51. Hardcastle will not be denied. The 22 on the inside trying desperately to get clear of the 51 so he can go back
have a run.
to chasing it.
I think Andrew might have this though.
Oh, I think he's got it. Yeah, it's a
Andrew
great turn.
into 2nd place.
That's a
he
great
wants
turn.
that 1st win badly.
Oh, there's Landry, the 39 truck.
Not done yet.
Landry coming out of nowhere. He's looking to the inside. The 51, like you said, not done. Hardcastle's in that outside now, though, and that 22 is really strong up against the wall. I think it's going to be hard to get him on the inside for sure. But there being too wide is definitely going to be slowing him down.
In the wall.
Oh.
That gives Lotus an opportunity to potentially pull a slide job.
Yeah,
I think he's going to do it.
I think so, too. Yep, he has done it. Hardcastle.
Lotus back into 2nd place. All the while, Jimmy Hayne is going to be running away like a scolded cat.
Yeah, currently 1.25 seconds ahead. The 39 truck, Landry.
Slide job into 3rd temporarily. See if Hardcastle can answer back.
Goodness, all I can hear is Hardcastle at the end of the race. See, Ben, this is why we need a dirt league. It's all he's going to tell me.
Oh, yeah.
And after tonight, it might have convinced me. I'm going to have to get on some heart medication if I'm going to have to keep doing these. Holy cow. Now we've got...
Good morning, everyone. Looking for 2nd.
Oh, little contact.
Good morrow, my fellow racers.
Oh, is it daytime?
It is 6 a.m. sim time. With
Oh,
that
my goodness.
That time progression modifier.
The time progression no one wanted. Sorry, guys. That was a little bit too intense. I thought it would reset, but I guess that's not necessarily the case. Well, it has calmed down here at the front for the moment. I would like to use this opportunity to check back in with some of our other racers here. Stevie B in the 6th. Oh, getting freight train now, the 94. Alex to the inside. There's Sean Ryan. We haven't said his name in a minute. With Dom right there, too. Oh, Sean gets a little tight.
Back on the lead lap. What can he do?
Oh, my goodness. He's going to try something, buddy. That's for sure. Back in 11th there, though. Going to try to duke it out.
Back into that top 10.
Yeah, lots of uphill battles. I'm very, very, very surprised that we did not have a caution from that whole incident. Oh, the 6 truck and the 12 there.
6 manure.
Yeah, you saw that. I think he got in the back of, the 12.
Oh, man. It's really sliding up on Leighton Norgard's nose there. Gives Berube and potentially Sean Ryan is going to go 3 wide.
Oh, man. I think Leighton was a little bit, he was a little bit low in the corner there, though, I think. So I don't know if it was all the slide of the 94, but still Leighton fighting, trying to stay above water right now.
Back at 6.
Oh,
guess it's turns the 94.
Nice job.
That'll be a yellow.
that's not what we wanted. All right. Take a peek, see here.
Welcome to the 12 hours of Bristol Dirt.
So, man. Oh,
Yeah, that's rough.
that's a tough one because you see the progression of the 12 here as he kind of makes his way, because it doesn't look like he's coming up the track too much. He's just kind of holding his line. If you take a look at the cockpit cam here, I mean, he's going to be turning right, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough, man. That's really tough.
Yeah. I think it's all about how much time Leighton had to react to Alex's apparent diversion.
Yeah, it's the fact that he starts going back down the track on exit. He's trying to diamond, but you really can't diamond in front of a Leighton there. I mean, a Leighton, he's not moving up the track. That's my thing. A Leighton's not sliding up into him. 94 is coming down. So to me, it kind of looks more like some mutual contact, if anything there. So I am prompt to not give a penalty for that. I know 94 is probably not going to be too happy, but maybe we can chat about that afterwards. Let me get back to live here. All right, drivers, caution was caused by contact between the 12 and the 94. The 94 sets a low diamond pattern to the corner and attempts to tighten up on exit in front of the 12. The 12 maintains his line. It kind of has nowhere to go, runs in the back of the 94. So I'm going to not issue a penalty for this one. I didn't think the 12 really had anywhere else to go with that contact. It's unfortunate, but didn't really seem like it was intentional or anything he could do. So no penalties assessed. We have just under 20, or just over, sorry, 25 laps to go here, guys. This has been awesome. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun out there. It looks like a blast. Keep it up, and we'll see you on the other side.
Can we take like a 10-minute race break for them to tear up the track a little bit?
Hardcastle wants...
Taking the top, obviously, but just wanted to make sure.
Okay, but Hardcastle gets to pin you against the wall the entire start, right?
Taste your own medicine, huh?
Yep. Oh, you got no response to that. That's wild. Absolutely cray-cray, my dude. Well,
Let's see if Hardcastle can get a good reaction this time. He's not done great on the last couple of restarts he's had, but he's done okay that time. He's up to third. Could be looking at second here if Jimmy gets a lightning start.
Man, Hardcastle got snapped sideways on that one, man. He was really looking to try to get going. He got really excited on the throttle.
I think it's worked, though. He's up to third.
He absolutely is. I need this blimp to move so there's more of an angle instead of a top-down simulator on me right now, but looking good. Oh, man, John Ryan right in the back of Corey. They both make contact with the wall.
Teammates.
Oh, man. My teammates, Abbott Motorsports is half of this field, William. You know this.
That is very true. Well, LAS is the other half.
That's fair. That's really fair. Oh, man, Jimmy. Oh, the 51, they're fighting a little contact.
Making contact, like to say.
Who can go lower, the 39, under the 22, under the 51, and we were kind of like pseudo 4 wide there for a minute. Brian Beeman rocketing to the outside. He's trying to get that.
Brian Beeman looking to get in on the battle for the lead. As Jimmy Hayden manages to just hold on. Andrew Hardcastle, is he going to put a slide job on the 51?
He's got a
Getting
little
to the
bit.
inside.
Man, he's so much nicer than those two guys in front of him, man. They would just run his door right over. Oh, Brian, look at the speed.
Here comes Brian.
Oh, Hardcastle blinked on me for a second. Uh-oh. Man, frantic, intense racing.
Oh, they save it.
Oh, my God. They're 3 right behind him.
Hardcastle's up in the wall. They're 3 wide.
Oh, he clears him. What a launch. What a launch. There is not a lot of time left. Not a lot of time left. We are running out.
There's 19 laps to go. It's go time if any of these guys want to catch up to Jimmy Hayden.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Frederick's looking strong. I know he had the fastest lap in practice, and he's really showing that strength, but does he have it in him for the 24? You see back here, we've got the square of something. Hardcastle. Oh, not Hardcastle, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Norgard to the inside.
Norgard making contact.
The thing I really like about them, though, is these trucks, they're really receptive to that light contact. They just kind of roll with it, which is nice because otherwise it would have been a lot of wrecks. So.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Total incident count 62 so far for the session, so maybe not as high as you would think. Alex Dupere.
Across 14 trucks, that is not bad at all.
No, Alex Dupere is actually the only one in double digits right now, and he's got 10, 25 for his first penalty, so I think you can call him safe unless the last few laps are absolute chaos. Oh, Sean and Brian. Oh, man.
Contact.
Oh, and Brian is...
Alex Dupere looking to put a slide job.
Oh, yeah. Brian lost a lot of momentum.
Ruby side by side.
Oh, man. Didn't know where to look. Hardcastle.
Cameron coming to every position.
Yep. And Leighton Norgard, man, it must be money time because that 12 truck usually shows up about then, man. You see him getting in. Oh.
Oh. Andrew got some wall riding, trying to get past the 51.
Yeah, and Landy trying to stick to the bottom. That 39 truck has been just super low in these corners, man. But his exit is suffering. As you see, Leighton will rocket to the outside, maybe just even with him now, as they're just about not making contact.
Inches apart.
Oh man! And
He's
like
got half a car length there. He might be able to pull the slide job.
Like you said, the whole time, Jimmy Hayden just eating this up right now. He's got over a 2-second lead on this cluster of trucks you see right here. Oh, that went really well.
Andrew Hardcastle needs to clear Ladouceur as quickly as possible if he wants a shot of winning his first ever race.
Oh, man.
Otherwise, Jimmy's going to run away with it.
I think he's got him there, though, unless the 51 can cross him back up. I think Hardcastle's going to do it.
12 laps. Can he stay? Ladouceur might pull the slide job.
Oh, man,
But
12.
Ladouceur can't quite get there. Hardcastle's clear for second. He's got 12 laps to catch Jimmy.
Oh, man.
Oh, cool.
Frederick will not let him get away, though. The 51 putting the sauce to the back of the 22, getting him just a little bit loose. Oh, and we have a caution.
There's the yellow. That's going to change a lot. Oh, that's a big one.
2 of the LAS
That's teammates
drivers.
from
Yeah,
playing to there.
Let's see what happened here. Oh, just a 94
Alex
truck.
Decay gets loads. 3 LAS trucks involved in that.
Yep.
2 big impacts to the inside wall.
And Alex has now has a meatball there too, so hopefully the 94
Yeah, Alex
truck.
really went up in smoke there. That's
Yeah.
engine damage.
Hopefully he can get into the pits, and I'm hoping he has his faster pair. Otherwise, he is 100% done for the night for sure. He's going to have to be quick because that pace truck is already only a half a lap behind him, so it's going to have to be a stop, repair, and go. I think he's actually on the wrong side of the pits, though. It looks like he's gone down the
I believe so
backstretch.
too.
But he rolled right through, so that's good. Hardcastle did manage to get to second. I don't know if that really helps him or not. Normally second place suffers a good bit trying to get off the start. But it's in his hands now, for sure. Let's get an announcement out here really quick. All right, drivers, caution was caused by contact between the 94 and the 25. After making slight contact with the 6, the 94 gets loose. The 25 already being as close as he was in proximity. They just kind of get connected together, slide into the wall. Very unfortunate. Alex, I see you do have a faster pair, and I'm very happy for that because that means you can finish this out. Awesome. So no penalties assessed for that incident. And gosh, guys, we've only got about 8 or so laps to go. Enjoy. That's all I got. All right. Alex will be catching back up to the field. I bet you Andrew Hardcastle is wishing that caution laps didn't count at this point, as he wants all the time he can get around Jimmy. So, Will, we've got a couple minutes here, or a couple laps, I guess I should say. What is Hardcastle's plan? What does he have to do to get around this 24 truck? It clearly has the outside again on the restart.
I think Jimmy's got a massive advantage of having control of the restart and having that option to choose the outside line. I think all that Hardcastle can do on the restart is just react as quickly as he can to minimise the amount that Jimmy Hayden pulls away. Because it's a given that Jimmy's going to take off, and the Leighton Norgard's always going to be a threat because he can go off Jimmy and he's got that outside momentum. But I think if Andrew can retain that second place, he's got the speed to catch up.
I got a pee real bad. I can wet the track with that.
Oh, he's just, I'm sorry. I thought he was actually saying something. He was just chatting about wetting the track down. Well, here we go. Could this be the final restart? Will there be more? Hayden with a
Jimmy
great
gets a good start. But Hardcastle retains second. Norgard's in the wall.
Leighton got really, really loose up top, and Hardcastle tries
for third.
Sean Ryan all the way
from the bottom. Up to third.
Oh man, Hardcastle's got nothing
Hardcastle
between
needs to get flying.
Oh man,
before he gets swallowed up. Is that Ladouceur up into third?
Oh man, Frederick's right there too, and he's not afraid to put a bumper to him, man. Hardcastle's got to get away if he wants to get Jimmy. Jimmy, just awesome, clean restart here.
Andrew has the speed, he just needs to use it. There's only 5 laps to go now. Time is running out for that first ever win.
Oh man, you can see he wants it too, man. He's driving the wheels off that 22 truck, but just out of view here, you see the 24. Now Hardcastle trying very hard Great line from Jimmy there, though. At the line, we'll see the interval change from 0.75
Super
to,
clean.
I believe, also 0.75. Oh,
Andrew's right up in the wall, bit too far. He's up into the wall, doing everything he can and more to get to Jimmy.
0.72 now. He's really trying to reel him in. The
Just 3
51,
laps to go.
51 not giving up either. Just a little bit behind these guys, too. You've got Sean Ryan on the outside. Ryan Beeman trying to get under
Corey Abbott's in
Leighton.
the wall.
Oh, almost going up into Corey. Oh, man, no position is safe. Unbelievably clean, fun racing these guys are having tonight. This could have been a caution
Will
fest.
we have a green light checkered? That's the big question now.
I don't know.
There's half a mile to go before Jimmy Hayden reaches that white flag.
Yeah, will we get there? I don't. Oh, the 77 is slow. Kerry Brooks is slow, but he's still moving forward. Hayden crosses the line. The race is
White
official.
flag.
White flag. It is in the books. We're keeping an eye on this race for the moment. Hardcastle still has that just out of reach, about a second ahead. Jimmy Hayden coming out of turn 4. The 24 truck will do it. He will win at Bristol Dirt. Hardcastle second. I'm trying to get eyes on this absolutely crazy finish back here. Oh my God.
It.
Oh man. That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
What a race.
God.
Race of the season?
I think you'd be crazy to say not. And that's something. Optional repairs 10 minutes. Oh,
I did see that from Dominic.
God, iRacing, I know you're not watching because there's no reason to be, but fix his thing, please. Let him race. It's so unfair.
Good run, guys. Good run.
Jimmy Hayden had the rocket, had the speed. That might not have been the Cinderella story we were looking for with Hardcastle, but Jimmy Hayden also looking for a win this season. Winless so far. Manages to pull it out at Bristol Dirt. 24 truck, looking clean. Great job from him tonight.
That's career win number 6 for Jimmy. That puts him second all time, just behind the Leighton Norgard.
And Leighton's awesome season he had there with the Xfinity cars, huh? Still.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Too bad we didn't count the downshift once, man. Jimmy'd be like 3 times higher.
Oh, man.
All good, though. All good. Hey, you gotta make a start point somewhere for sure. Jimmy burns the house down metaphorically. All he's really doing is making people cough in the grandstands, I'm sure, but just an awesome win. Make sure the stewards check Jimmy's truck for illegal aero. Yeah. Probably cup holders or something. Who knows? Oh, man, you love to see it. Well, I don't know how to finalize that race with anything other than the word wow. That's really all I got. Had a couple back and forth tussles there. I'm interested to see if any of that makes it to Discord. I hope everyone just had a fun time. Gosh, man, trucks, I should say, just side by side the entire race. Somebody was fighting somebody, and I think that was the most entertaining 14 vehicles on a track can be at any given time.
Absolutely. That was probably the wildest race I've ever seen. There was only, 4 cautions, I believe, including the competition caution?
Yeah, I
which
think
was
so.
absolutely mental. These guys are super talented. The car control that was on display at sometimes when you're 4 wide and they keep it straight. Going into turn 1, it's wild.
It's crazy to me too because I can't stress this enough, but these guys are not pros. I mean, we have, Jimmy is really fast. His LAS guy's really fast. Sean Ryan, Leighton, Corey, yourself, William. You guys all compete, pretty high level in some of the elite stuff. But I mean, like folks like Shea, and some of the guys that ended up towards the back tonight. Again, they just started, or they're very new, and it's like they're supposed to be there with these guys that are super talented. So I can't stress that enough. We probably have one of the biggest field spreads in terms of iRating or whatever you want to call it, but they always manage to put on a show no matter what, and the courtesy and professionalism, I really enjoy that. So
absolutely,
I can't stress that enough. It makes it a lot of fun. for them to be messing around. We have a ton of folks up in general chat, so maybe we'll sneak up there and see. I'll see if I can give them a little heads up before I jump over. Awesome race tonight, guys. For those that are still left, I think I'm going to pop up in general chat and just kind of talk about the race a little bit, you guys, before we call it for the stream tonight. So if you're up there, I'll be seeing you in a second. If not, thanks for joining, and we'll see you week 6 when we go to the track that I don't remember what it is. Thanks all.
Going to Texas.
Going to Texas. Awesome. All right, let's get over in general chat here. I'm going to check. Great broadcast. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, we're not done, though. This is the chaotic part where I go and talk to all these crazy guys. All right, we're going to jump back over into general. William, if you'd like to come with me, you're more than welcome to. I don't really have any organization to this. I just kind of send it, so we'll just jump in and chat with everybody for a
I'll
little
be
bit.
there.
All right, buddy, let's move over.
So that I had a hard time figuring out where to run.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hello.
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 Engine blow.
Good Lord, man. iRacing needs to
Let's-
let up. Like, Jimmy might have won, but iRacing is like 4-0 on Dom right now. I feel terrible. I don't understand
Someday.
why. I don't understand. Like, what is? Can you explain to me what is happening, or could you not even know?
Well, I had a period of time where my tires would fall off. But that time, it sounded like I was getting damaged, which I was getting like minor damage.
And when you
And
say,
then it was just
to
like,
clarify, when you say tires fall
Yeah.
off, you don't mean lack of grip. You mean wheels are falling off of your truck and
yeah,
not
yeah.
attached anymore. Okay, I'm just.
I've
Good
got a
Lord,
picture.
man.
But
no,
I,
he shared some pictures in Corey's chat and like,
Oh my
holy
God.
Jesus.
it's like I sounded like I was getting damaged, which I was like, oh great, I still have like a lot of pace. And then it was just like, hey, there's a problem with the engine, and it was just like over. But
Freaking sucks, man.
I think that was a good showing towards the idea of a dirt league, Ben.
We
You know,
were talking
what's
about
funny?
this.
I told William, yeah, as I say, I told William, I was like, he said, at least Hardcastle is gonna say, this is evidence for a dirt league, and if you guys didn't do a heck of a job of convincing me, so we'll have to see what happens. But Carrie, I think I might need a calendar block for a third day of the week where we can run something for these guys.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was a ton of fun, and I sucked pretty bad at it, and I was really enjoying watching those that didn't suck as I fell behind.
I have to say, so seeing this from like a blimp perspective is what I'm going to call it, because that's what I was using. The TV cameras were just way too intensely close. But from a blimp camera, Carrie, if I had to give you an award tonight, it would be at least 2 to 3 wide at all times award, because you're just
What's going on,
you
Chick?
dude, you were just like always like 2, 3. I think at one point you guys were 4, almost 5 wide on that restart, and there was no caution from that, and I do not understand how that works for physics.
Yeah, that's when we changed tire, I think.
Yeah,
Because I
that
backed
was
out of it every
crazy.
time.
That was so
It wasn't really-
crazy.
No, it was super fun.
I
The
was
door
really-
banging was great.
Oh man, I was so impressed, and I'm really happy too that a lot of those minor contacts didn't loop anybody, and the trucks could take it. That was the best part. That's the heart of the short track racing. There is you don't want people to spin out. You just kind of want to jostle around, and it was so fun to watch. I was telling William, I was like, when we got done with the heat, I was like, dude, I don't know if I got enough breath to get through the 100 lap feature. I'm like exhausted trying to keep up with you guys. So no, that was super fun. So let me look at my results here. So I think for the first time in the history of these 5 weeks, I have the top 3 in chat with me here that I can talk to before I just let the chaos ensue of the random conversation. So I'm going to start with Jimmy because he got first. Jimmy, you told me tonight while we were looking at the pre-race stuff, you said, man, I need to get a win. That's the sentence that you gave to me. And obviously you pulled that off. How does that feel?
Man, it feels great. I definitely needed a win. I've been struggling a lot in this league. I always been able to run fast, but just always something happens. Can't get it done. But Andrew was definitely going to be the one to beat tonight. And I had to get creative on the pit stop and take 2 tires, and, you know, be real aggressive on the restarts to get the track position, but yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, so and Will and I saw you pit early, so you pit before the competition caution because I saw you get shuffled to the back at some point, I think. So did you grab the tires then, or did you grab, like, how did you do your strategy?
So I wasn't sure if tires were gonna matter or not, so I was like, you know what, it's early enough in the race, let me like take tires now and see if they help out a lot. And if there's no real difference, maybe I'll just stay out at the midpoint and kind of just manage the lead or something. But I felt like they were worth a little bit, so when I had gone from like 11th to 4th on that one restart, and I was like, alright, I'm in a good position for me. I'm gonna take 2 tires so I can at least jump Andrew in the pits, because like he was the one I needed to be ahead of in order to have a chance. So ended up working out. The tires held
Right
up
on.
pretty
Yeah,
well, I guess.
you blew all of our minds. William and I thought the plan was that you pitted early, so when everyone else pitted for the competition caution, you didn't, and you were going to stay out. And lo and behold, that's when God gifted me carry in P1, which was awesome. So you guys are going to love the broadcast. Is just William and I. It's like the that WWE meme where the 2 guys are just like screaming into the microphone, but it's excitement, not like anger. It's the whole thing. It was great, but that was super cool. Well, congrats, Jimmy. Definitely made you earn that one. I don't think either Hardcastle or Frederick either let you get too far ahead. They were both right there all night, so that was awesome. Sean, these pictures are really cool, man. Definitely showing off some of the just crazy racing that happened tonight. I'm still like trying to wrap my head around what I just watched. That is freaking awesome. So thanks, Jimmy. P2 tonight. Hardcastle, it wasn't the win. I know you really, and I mean really wanted the win tonight. And you drove like you did, buddy. It just didn't quite work out in the end. Is this that bad luck stuff you were talking about, or were you expecting like a fiery crash that got you in like last place as the bad luck? Like, talk me through that.
Oh, it's 100% me being dead. So I'm a little upset that I couldn't get the win, but I'll take second. Because I actually finished a dirt race for once, so I'm happy about that. Jimmy figured out how to race this thing in the morning. I was not prepared for that.
Yeah,
Didn't think we're doing 12 hours of Bristol dirt, but...
My bad. I was so worried about the session reset, and I was just like, what if instead I reset, what if we go till breakfast? It's like, gosh darn it, that's not what I... Oh.
I made the joke at the end of practice because it got like dark pretty early in practice. I'm like, oh, are we gonna like have sunrise happen during this race? I didn't think I was gonna be right.
Yeah, math was not mathing there.
Are.
Math was not mathing there, but that was interesting. And it's hilarious too because I had no idea because I'm watching a blimp stare down at the track. So you guys were like, "Good morning," and I was like, "Is that Jimmy just like making fun of the fact that he's out in front or something?" That little crap. And then I was like, "Wait, no, oh man, it's actually morning. Oh no!" So that was not planned.
I think the first to notice it because we're driving around. And I think I was leading at that point, so like I didn't really have a lot to focus on. I just kept seeing white through like all the little gates. I'm like, wait a second, it's morning.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Well, I mean, and William and I were chatting too. I think the takeaway from that was your wall riding style of actually putting your right rear fender against the wall in most corners and just kind of holding it there, not necessarily hitting the wall with any force, but using it as some sort of kickstand. Reminded me of the stuff you did as a kid when you got up on the side of the pool and kind of like pushed off. That's kind of what it looked like you were doing tonight. So, but no, absolute rocket, man. And I think you were on everybody's mind tonight to win it. And the fact that you got that close, I mean, still awesome race. It was super cool watching you have to battle back from, I think, 5th or 6th there, try to get back up to go after Jimmy at the end. It was super fun to watch, super clean. A couple instances where I think you could have maybe put a little bit more pressure on some folks and you decided to back out because that's just not your style. And I really respect that. And I hope you had a lot of fun tonight, man. It looked super fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Everybody ran a great race, especially since I know this is the first time for a lot of people. It was really good. Well done by everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah, you
awesome.
guys gotta stop throwing me in the firsts.
Hey, it was my second, man.
Oh man. Well, hey, what a great group to do it with,
Awesome
right?
job.
That was super
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Super cool. Well, Frederick, if I'm not murdering your first name, buddy, the absolute assassin in the 51 truck tonight, dude. What a drive. I mean, there were so many instances where we were like, oh, here comes Andrew. And then you were just kind of like, yeah, but what if I was the fast one instead? And just absolutely went after Jimmy. A couple bumper nudges there to keep people honest, man. That looked like a lot of fun tonight. What's your thoughts on the night?
Well, I did not think I would be racing up front since I really never tried that truck on the Bristol dirt. So that was the first, and I think that was really cool, driving and seeing all the track state changes throughout the race, and I think we gave a good show to the spectators, I guess.
Yeah. Chat was a revolving door. He had quite a few people popping in there tonight and everything. The numbers are actually higher than I'm used to too. I think there was like 40 or so views live there, so that was pretty awesome just to see people popping in to see ugly iRacing UI, but just like the most amazing racing ever behind that. So that was super cool. I don't know, William, do you have any questions? I kind of just taken off. I don't want to steal your thunder, man. If you got anything to say to anybody, I mean, you can pick on anybody you want to. I know Frederick's a man right now, but anything?
I'm very curious to hear from Jimmy actually.
Oh boy.
About how important the restarts were, because obviously every time we had a restart, you would always take off like a scalded cat whenever you had control of it.
I love that
Picking the
analogy.
outside line.
I absolutely love that analogy.
I'm interested to hear, was that what gave you the win over Andrew? Because you were able to clear off by half a second almost every single time. Even though Andrew might have had the speed at certain points, was just having that much track position ahead of him what was decisive in the end?
For sure helped. I think what really helped on the restarts was just being the leader and having day on when the green flag was going to come out, basically, so you could just take him by surprise. But
You got me on a couple.
but yeah, no, like the restarts, obviously, being in control was incredibly important, but definitely, I think the top, I liked it a little bit more because it's just a little bit harder for the car on the bottom to judge when you're gonna go. Like, there's a couple advantages to being up there. I think I don't know, like I was gonna try running the bottom a couple times to see how it would work, but I was also trying to look for grip too to put the power down on the start. So I think the top was probably gonna be the way to go, and it definitely gave me some breathing room because of like how hectic the restarts were. Guys going 3 wide and whatnot. So it was definitely advantageous to get a couple tenths on them by turn 1.
Yeah, might have been me on one of those.
Because and just to clarify for those that don't know or maybe haven't driven this before, you can't just full throttle off the restart, right? There's no way. Like you needed to kind of feed it.
No.
Third gear you can.
I was starting in third gear and it was just wide open. It was just like it was kind of a dog. So like if you started at second gear, you'd probably spin the tires a lot.
Gotcha. So you had to somehow limit the torque because it was getting sideways. There was that freaking that last restart, man. Leighton got so sideways up in the wall. I thought he was gonna loop it in front of everybody, but he's just too damn good. But man,
that kind of happens when Andrew doesn't give any space.
I mean, that's fair. Just push him out of the way. It's fine. Just get him out of there. No. Yeah. No, thank you for that, because I assumed, I've done a little bit of dirt racing myself, but a lot of the dirt cars on the top end of the sport don't really do gears. Yeah, just put it in gear, and so
two.
Yeah. So, just an interesting perspective. Sure. Thanks, buddy. William, you got any other victims? Yeah, 1 speed.
Fast.
I just feel the end of that race, man. I was trying to hold the outside line, and I had guys coming up the inside.
And I'm straight WRC rally racing with the steering wheel, like trying to keep the thing straight so I can not smack the wall and not smack the diamonds down below me. But I seem to do alright for the majority of it, it seems. But yeah.
Well, William, if you
finished.
need a break for a second, I got you here, buddy, because I haven't picked on my buddy Sean yet. Oh, I gotta talk to
I'll
Sean.
go for it.
I gotta. Sean, what is up, my dude? P4. I think you were in every position on the track tonight. How was your night?
Yeah.
Man?
From front to back to front to back to front. I had a small misjudgment in the early race. I was trying to clear Dominic, and
surprised
I think
94
Frederick, yeah, came down where I wasn't expecting him to be, and I left him one lane and only one lane. So if he didn't take the lane that I was anticipating, then it was going to end in a wreck. And you know, I mean, I cut it way too close for the early start of the race. I probably should have given more margin for error than that. And it just turned into a wreck, and then had to go to the back. Then Jimmy and I found our way steaming up through the back of the pack. Came back up, and then at the halfway point we got tires again, and then got stacked up behind Carey and got all bent out of shape with that. And then went to the back, and then me and Leighton shaked our way through the field to get back to the front for the end. So it was a lot.
That wasn't an exaggeration. That really was front to back to front to back to front.
but it worked out.
That's super cool.
I'll take it forward.
Yeah, and it was hard to call too, and you see like every caution tonight, I was like hemming and hawing, because it's like, you know, you really don't have the reaction time that you would have on asphalt. There's nothing you can do. You're committed to this slide, and it's like if the truck in front of you or above you is doing something that you didn't quite predict in your turn, like you're just gonna slide into them, and if it gets them in the quarter panel, they're gone. Like there's nothing you can.
It's honestly not even reactions with single monitor. Like if I had triple monitors, maybe I could have done something differently, but you know, when you pitch the car in and you're looking 25-degree off center, I don't know what he's doing. Like I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing that he's gonna be where he's gonna be, and yeah, I can't see him. So when we made contact, I honestly didn't know who I made contact with. If I made contact with Dominic or if I made contact with Frederick. But,
yeah. I think it was Alex, actually. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was the 94, but I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the 51. I don't remember things. There was way too much going on in that race for my brain to work right now. But no, that was super cool. It was fun to see you up there and stuff. Your truck is such a standout. I love the yellow, the Pennzoil. It's such a really cool paint scheme. That's very like, where's Sean? There he is. He's just clearly this very bright truck. So very cool. Well, it sounds like you had a lot of fun tonight, buddy, and got it back fourth, which is pretty gosh darn impressive, all considering the adventure that you were on. So good stuff tonight, and on to Texas, buddy.
Yeah, looking forward.
Cool. All right, William, I've stalled enough. It's your turn.
I'm actually curious to hear from Leighton, because obviously Dominic and Andrew are both dirt aficionados, as we all know in the group. But Leighton is also pretty handy on the dirt, as we've seen in leagues like Elite, but also tonight finished 5th, very solid. But obviously we know how good you are on the dirt, Leighton. Was 5th in the feature kind of what you wanted, what you expected? And obviously it's a solid result. You beat Matthew, which is good for closing on him in the championship. But obviously Sean has extended that points lead just a little bit. Would you have wanted more out of the race, all things considered, or are you happy with 5th?
I obviously wanted more. On that last restart, I thought I had a chance to get around Andrew, but with the way that he pinched to the wall, that wasn't possible. I couldn't get fully on the throttle without just driving through him, and I didn't want to just do that. But
should have done it.
Yeah, I really should have. But
I second that.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there were some things that didn't go my way, for sure. Ended up at the very back of the field, behind like 2 seconds at one point. But I mean, all things considered, it didn't turn out too bad. Just could have had a better restart at the end, maybe get third, possibly second. I don't know.
I'm gonna be super favoritism real quick. Leighton still has the best looking truck in the field. Not saying, just saying. So I don't
Fact.
care where it was. Good looking stuff, dude.
Jimmy's a close second.
Thanks.
Andrew's sick.
Everyone else is like,
Andrew
shut up, Ben.
Hardcastle never makes a bad paint.
No.
Quote it.
Oh, definitely cool. I mean, they would look a little bit better, I think, if they were Fords, but you know. But anyways, no, I'm fine.
What one?
I'm not
What car
starting.
one?
I'm not starting anything. I don't know. There's like 30 of them that aren't
Chevy.
Fords. It carries my only
Chevy,
Ford
baby.
representation, I think. I have to double check.
Yeah.
Come on, Carrie. It's funny. There's actually 3 Fords. There was Carrie, Chad, who unfortunately didn't race, which I'm really bummed about. I don't know if he had connection issues or whatever, and me on the line of trucks that I had to pick. So Ford's finished third from bottom, second from bottom, and actually no, fourth from bottom, second from bottom, and bottom, except for the safety piece.
Wait, I was the best finishing Ford.
You were. You were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Let's go.
Only lead lap Ford. Yeah, actually only laps driven Ford. Well, we're handing out awards to just anybody these days, apparently. No, I was kidding. Oh gosh, this is too much fun. You guys are the best. Like, I hope other leagues look at this one and go, man, I wish I had people that were that much fun to drive with. Because it's super cool. On Brian's not in here. He had a heck of a race. He was just like completely sideways for half of it, which is hilarious. But that 41 truck was all over the place. William, do you have any more questions? You have another teammate you could grill possibly if you wanted to, so I'm going to allow you to do that if you'd like.
No one's talked to Corey yet, have they?
No one has.
Corey, how was your night?
It was a night.
It was the night ever. Oh, is that it? No, no.
It was a
expansion.
night.
It was a night. Did you turn left?
We turned left and we turned right. Sometimes I didn't turn at all.
I mean,
You're gonna want to turn at some
all
point.
race
It's a suck.
You turned right to go left a couple times, I think.
Yeah.
If you get it pitched in on the bottom when the track is fresh, you don't need to turn it.
See, that exploded.
Tell us,
I know,
Mitch.
it's gonna-
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I'm just watching your stream, so
Yeah,
I
dude.
saw this from there. No, sorry, I don't know if you do this at the beginning when the race finishes. In the replay thing, is there not like an incident replay thing or something that goes through?
Nope.
No.
I can push them all if you'd like, because iRace Control shows me things. So I could.
Yeah, I'm just I'm kind of going off on everybody's I hang out with. He does host his sessions, and at the end of it, there's a button there or something he presses. It shows all the incidents of the race.
It might be like a recording or something you can do.
Like most exciting. And
Yeah.
Yeah. There's.
It'll just show all of the stuff, so I can jump to like.
It's all good. I don't expect you to jump stuff. I'm not sure
Well, I got
how
the power.
he does it.
Yep. So
Yeah.
the first incident is in Leighton Norgard 2X. Everybody can watch with me here. I'll get that going in a second. It loads.
Oh, sorry, I just put him on the spot.
That's fine. I don't actually know what my system is doing right now because I double clicked it and we are now in the ether on Scenic and the track is very bright now. So I don't know what's happening. I think I went too far back. But it is a good looking Bristol. There's just no trucks anywhere, so that's kind of wild. But yeah, there might be some sort of summary.
I'll see if I can find off my buddy. Just
Okay.
just something to throw
I
in
do.
next time, but, yeah.
I do love iRace Control. It has that race log feature, and you can double click on all of the incidents.
Right.
That's really cool. That's actually I'll use that a lot to go back and like help me find the incident, like if somebody spun or something.
Yeah, and
I'll use
for
that a lot.
assessing and such.
Yeah, for sure. So that is probably my favorite iRacing companion app. I would dare say that I think iRace Control is probably cool at trading paints, and I might be alone in that, but it helps me a lot for trying to bridge that gap between here's something kind of fun to watch if you were in the race, and here's me giving my best effort in assessing in race issues as race control, because I know what it's like to have a race that doesn't have race control and have really crappy things happen to you. And I mean, we're just here to have fun. And if iRacing eliminates you from the race for reasons that don't make sense or things happen to you, that just really weren't fair, out of your control, due to the
Me
system.
disconnected last
Yeah,
night.
like getting him back on the lead lap and stuff. I always point back to that season 1 downshift special event thing that we did with the asphalt street stocks on the dirt, where I think Blue Mars had disconnected and went like 10 laps down, and every caution I waved him by as much as I could before the green flag, and he actually ended up back on the lead lap and racing for the win at one point. So it's just, that's the fun stuff to me. I mean, you guys have your officials and your hardcore leagues to go, while the super serious racing that has the really strict rules and the brutal challenge to it. This is kind of more of a let everybody come together, have some fun, try some stuff out, not be too crazy, but just crazy enough to uh, you know enjoy the spectacle of racing and sim racing as a
Just
group, because
even
that's
getting used to league racing.
yeah
For sure. Yeah.
yeah for
And
sure.
I'm yeah. I mean, I'm here. I'm an example of this. Like
Yeah, man.
I do the weekly stuff, and then I still show up here, and I get my butt kicked each time. I'm still having fun, and I'm learning, and yeah.
Good. These guys are
Yeah.
great to race against because they're always going to make you faster. Right? My cousin
Yeah,
Wayne says it all the time. He's like, God, those guys are fast. He goes, because he'll go race in other leagues, and they're not the guys he's against. He's competing, and he comes into this league, and man, I got nothing for these guys. And I'm like, they're pretty good, man. They got the skills. So, but you learn a lot from somebody that's a lot faster. I think like Jimmy had a conversation at one point about kind of like how he practices and stuff. I like to watch Corey run out qualifying, every qualifying session in every race league I've ever seen him do. He will run until the timer kicks him out of the car to get more practice in than everybody else. Just stuff like that, just techniques that you're picking up on to do things. I think Leighton has some of the craziest pit strategies in historic races that we've had, where he's just on another level, picking up a strategy that you didn't even know was real until Leighton's on it, and then you're like, is that going to work? And then it really works, or it really doesn't, but it's like, but he tried, and so it's kind of breaking that boundary. So it's like a lot of superheroes in this. I almost wish that these were the talents that were at the top, because there's just so much like variety of people here. It's a blast. I really enjoy it. It's nights like tonight where I definitely enjoy hosting this and putting it on for you guys. And you definitely did a good job of trying to win me over for a dirt league. I can't say for sure it's going to happen, but now I'm going to try. So we'll see what happens there. I can't promise anything, but um, we just had way too much fun to not consider it for sure. So, but hats off.
I hope when the XR or the SRX car comes out, it's as good as the trucks are for dirt.
Yeah, man. Well, we're gonna find out. I tell you what, there is no hesitation. That's something. If that we might be in that car 2 days a week if I manage to make a dirt league before it comes out. Who knows? You never know. I'm gonna fanboy the crap out of that car. I love that like style of, we're out here to have fun. We're putting just a bunch of like really good race car drivers together, the same format and a simple car that's the same as everybody else's. Just let them go. And it's super super cool. Well, I won't keep you all because I could babble on forever, but that's just nonsense. Easily one of the most fun races I've been a part of administratively. I would say I wish I was driving, but then I would have gotten to see half the stuff that I did. It was almost cooler to be up in the booth just trying to pay attention and keep up with all the crap that was happening on track. So thanks for that. Thanks for the really clean racing. I think William said only 4 cautions, including the competition drone caution, out
That's
of
right.
100
Yeah.
laps tonight. So I mean, that's you can't deny that that's awesome. And Bristol dirt with a variety of field that we had. So thanks all. I'm gonna bounce, but you guys have a good one. William, thanks for helping me in the booth tonight, buddy.
Of course,
And
a pleasure.
hope you guys all have fun. Next week we are off to Texas to have a race that's going to be much different from this one. Hopefully, a lot less people that sideways, but we'll see. And until then, you guys have a great night. For those that are still sticking around on the stream, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.